so the first thing I do after I make coffee in the morning is I check to see if anybody needs lunch. So Paul actually is already gone, left for work, so he needed a lunch. I looked at Riley's calendar on her school lunch. She is not gonna eat the hot lunch today. It's orange chicken bowl. She's not really an orange chicken fan, neither am I. So I actually take this calendar and I write down what everything is for breakfast and for lunch for the month, as well as any of her, student council activities if she's got practice. And that is on my desk so she can look at it. But she needed a lunch, so with her, Paul, I make a full-blown lunch, sandwich, chips. I, stock it with drinks and everything. So I do his completely. Riley, I just make a sandwich. So she's got a sandwich in a bag, and then she puts her snacks in. You guys right now are staring at Bella's. And it's really funny because I always cut her sandwich into a shape, and I go, Paul, I made you a heart sandwich for work. And he just looked at me like, oh my God, you're embarrassing me. Like, guys, you're gonna make fun of me. I'm like, I'm kidding, it's Bella's. And then I did the same thing on Riley, and she just looked at me. She's like, yeah, okay. But yeah, no, cut her in a cute little shape. She's not a crust person, so it kind of works out. The meat and cheese I use, I just put it in the sandwich. I don't waste the meat and cheese. Barkley actually gets the leftover bread, which isn't much. It's like this one little piece over here, and like it literally is the crust. But today she loves cucumbers, so I bought this little kit that has shapes, and Paul saw me cutting these into hearts, and he goes, I can't believe you're wasting the cucumber. And I'm like, no, I don't want to cut the cucumber into the circles. And then I actually put the background of the shape underneath, and then I put the shape on top. So that way you're not really wasting. But she loves, that. And then we don't have any chips. So I did animal crackers for her. And then I cut up some string cheese for her in this spot because that's where it fit. And then this is normally for a dip. This is the first time I ever gave her a dip. This is actually French onion dip. She's probably gonna think it's ranch. She loved ranch. Now all of a sudden she's not a fan of it. But I'm like, I'll give her a little bit of French onion because the other day I had some cucumbers with some French onion dip and it was really good. So that is the first thing I do in the morning after I make coffee, is just make sure everybody gets, their lunch, or, if they need a lunch. Bella also needs a snack, but I actually wait until she gets up before asking her what she wants for her snack. That way she can choose. Her lunch, I normally just surprise her and make whatever I think she'll like. All right, so after I make sure that everybody has whatever they need for work or for school, I get myself ready in the morning. So little ones are still sleeping. Paul's already gone off to work. Riley's still getting ready for work. I actually just washed my face and did that. And I already put on some foundation. I'm just finishing up my makeup right now. Actually put my foundation on and then I let it dry for a little bit before I do my eyebrows. Typically during the week, the only oddness is Thursdays. Thursdays I actually wash and blow dry my hair straight, and today is actually Friday, and as you can see, my hair's not, today's not Friday, tomorrow's Friday, today actually is Thursday. And actually I am not washing my hair today because tomorrow I'm actually getting my hair done. So the odd every few months or every couple months, when I don't wash my hair on Thursday, I just wait till the next day because I'm actually getting it done. So I normally, if you guys see my hair routine, I normally had a big ordeal with that because I only wash my hair once a week. So like I said, today is Thursday, I'm not washing my hair, I'm just getting ready, and just, of course, nothing, I like it on Thursdays because we don't have anything going on, so it's like my hair is greasy, I just throw it up and it's fine for an extra day. But I am gonna be doing the rest of my makeup, which is, I do pretty low-key makeup. I just do a BB cream by Perlice. I kind of switch back and forth between this one and their ageless one. And then I just do some eyebrows, and I have been doing some bronzer, and I was doing blush, but now I'm doing a little bit of bronzer because I'm starting to get a little pale due to not being in the sun too much because it's not summer anymore. But as you can see, oh, this is gonna be fun. As you can see over here, finally our vanity, well, it's my vanity actually, is in the bathroom again after it being under construction for way over a year. So I have not had a chance to organize everything. So typically I'll be sitting over there to do my makeup, but right now I'm just obviously over here still because I have to fix it. So I might do a little bit more of makeup routine. I haven't decided yet, but if I do, it's probably gonna be like once Riley's off to school and I'm not worrying about her not missing, you know, I don't want her to miss the bus, then I might sit and actually do something a little bit more. But in the meantime, it's just short and simple. So that is my short makeup routine. Like I said, I'll probably do it do more later, but it's super quick. So right now, since I'm not really doing my hair, I'm just braiding it. So otherwise, if I have to do something with my hair, 9 out of 10 times I don't have to do anything in my hair because I normally use my, after that Thursday morning when I straighten my hair, I put my hair in heatless curls that night, and the spray that I use, which is this one right here. See if the focus is without me. Focus. There we go. This one right here is amazing. It like locks the curls in. So I'll twist my hair up into the heatless curls and then I'll spray a little bit of that and it's good for a couple days. So, and the curls are still pretty tight. I try not to do it again, but it happens. So normally by the time the week is done, my hair ends up being in a braid like this. But I actually sprayed in my hair last night some wet dry shampoo and my hair doesn't look greasy, so I even might wear my hair down as well, because you can kind of see with the braid I'll have like this nice little wave, and that's actually really good too. So that is everything that I do to get ready after I make sure like the lunches are done. So coffee, lunch, just my face and hair. I don't get dressed until Bella gets up. I kind of like relax in the morning, have a little bit of my coffee and check emails and see what I need to do for the day until Bella gets up. Mason sometimes wakes up in between Riley leaving and Bella getting up, so I really don't spend that much time doing that stuff. All right, so it is breakfast time. Mason wanted just a banana for breakfast and milk, so he literally, the monkey he is, literally just finished his banana. So we are in the hour of where Bella needs to get ready for school. So right now, when Bella gets ready for school, Mason actually got up over an hour ago, so he was just hanging out with me, but we normally don't do breakfast yet until Bella is up and they have breakfast together, right, Mason?
Yeah.
Because I try to keep them on the same schedule, so Mason and Bella eat breakfast together, and then when Bella's at school eating lunch, Mason eats lunch at home. Are you having fun down there?
Yeah.
So, all right, here comes the other one. So Bella is eating breakfast too. So I know it's that kind of morning. Mommy still has no voice. It's been crazy. It's been a week and a half. So now Mason's actually already finished breakfast. Bella already got ready for school, and she is just finishing, well, she's starting to eat her breakfast. So when Bella eats breakfast, I go upstairs and get myself dressed to go take her to the bus stop, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Bella is off to school. Mason and I just got done dropping her off at the bus stop. So it's 9 o'clock. So it's only 9 o'clock, and I do quite a bit in the morning so far. But I really try to focus on making sure that Paul, Riley, and Bella are all set, ready to go for school or work. Because that's a little bit more important. Because sometimes, you know, I'll get up in the morning and I, you know, try to wash my face and put my makeup on before Riley goes to school. But sometimes I don't get to do that. I have to finish it up after she goes and leaves for the bus, because I like to come downstairs at a certain time and make sure she has everything and she's all set, ready to go. But 9 out of 10 times I'll at least just wash my face. Mason's over here hanging out with me. So what we do is Mason's not in school yet. So when we come back from dropping Bella off, I do a couple of things. One, I told you guys, if you guys seen in our past vlog, I actually monthly meal plan. So I have my meal plan from October. It looks like this. So what I like to do is I like to plan my whole months. Normally like Saturdays are date night, so normally we go out on Saturdays, so I have that as out, but I do have like some frozen stuff, worst case scenario, as backup. I have a post-it that I have of all my stuff in my deep freezer or freezer in the garage of, like, you know, chicken, steak, just so I know what I have to meal plan. And then I put on there, that was a weird noise. I thought that was something else. I put down at the bottom and on the top, like, stuff I would like to try, and then I try to fit it in the meal plan. If I don't, I don't. I do it for next month. I also do, you know, if we have a party, like we had a baby shower and Paul was in charge of getting something to eat, or if we have a party and leftovers. And then I also, like, we like to order tacos once a month, so I'll put that on there because I normally try to do, like, themes. So, like, Tuesdays I normally try to do Taco Tuesday. Wednesdays are my crazy day where I'm literally living in the car for like 3.5 hours, driving back and forth everywhere. So I try to do crock pot on that day. So really nice tip is if you have a crazy day, the crock pot is your friend. Really is your friend. I love doing the crock pot. Or since it's normally when we have, like, I make a lot of food, I make it on the weekends, and then that's also a good day for leftovers. So, I've really been trying to go through cookbooks and try to get different themes. I try to do like chicken once a week, and, for sure. And I've just been flipping flopping. So, what I also do is these ones that are circled, the family loved. So I would make it again. I normally try to make food, like, say if I have, say, like ground sausage in the deep freezer, and I, you know, like my mom gave it to me, I try to utilize what I have in there instead of like constantly trying to go out and buy some stuff. Sometimes some stuff is flipped every other week, but so those that I circled I probably won't have it again next month, but maybe the following month. So I've like kept it because I started doing this in September, and it's a really like, it really helps. Like having like I used to weekly plan and now I monthly plan, and it is like awesome. So if I go through anything vegetable wise, because I try to go to the grocery store like every other week for like vegetables or like lunch meat, I'll put here at the top of the page what I need. So and I just like obviously like this stuff I did get, but like one thing was like I need lasagna noodles, and I knew I had them up in the cabinet. I like to pull the stuff down so that I know. Like over here you probably see cans of beans. I'm making chili this weekend, so I already pulled them out because I'm already defrosting the meat. So, and then the other thing that I do is there was some things, if you see like, I got some stars right there. That means I didn't make it. Something happened. So I know like, I went to the grocery store, bought a bunch of chicken on sale and just packed the freezer. And then Paul did the same thing. And I'm like, you didn't tell me you were going to get chicken. He's like, oh, it was on sale. And I mean, I know chicken's been really crazy. So when he came, I had like no room in the freezer. So one of the packs I left in the fridge. And then like 2 days went by and I looked at the fridge and I was like, oh my goodness, we have this chicken. I need to make this chicken before it goes back. So stuff like that happens. Or like, what's it called? We might just like, I don't know. Like, my mind's like Mason's like playing Bluey downstairs. Like today, I'm probably not making dinner because, we have my father-in-law's name day, so we're probably going out to dinner. And so that was like random yesterday, we just found that out. So just stuff like that. But that is, so what I do is, since technically like I don't have to pull anything out or make sure I have anything, I like to prep in the morning. So anything that I need to chop up or defrost, normally I do defrost the night before, but everything that I need to chop, I like do that in the morning. So that's all prep ready to go. And then especially if I have to start the crock pot, it's already started. So after I do my meals and figure out what we're doing for the day, Mason, like I said, he's not in school yet. I actually kind of like homeschool him right now for preschool because it's kind of a waste. I'm a teacher anyways, so I have a teacher's background. I don't actually teach currently because I stay home with my kids. But I actually do some worksheets with him. So we'll do a couple worksheets and then he does some ABC Mouse just so he can kind of get prepped ready for kindergarten, which won't happen next year, but the year after. And then he just plays. So he's good for the morning. He's currently playing right now. And I am just doing what I need to do in the morning. So another thing, like, this is my friend. This is my friend. I love this planner. Love this planner. So I love having a planner, but I need to be organized. I need to be organized, having 5 kids, a husband, a dog, myself, schedules, everything. Like, I need to be organized. Hence why I do the monthly calendar of food. But I love using my planner. Like, I actually write down obviously all the kids' schedules and like not even just that, just stuff that I want to do. So I have a kind of like a set routine during the week. Get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. But I do specific things every single day. So Mondays, I fully clean the kitchen. And sometimes I don't get to it completely. And the only thing I really might not get to it is cleaning the sink and cleaning the microwave or the stovetop. Those are the 3 things that kind of sometimes I don't fully get to. And it might be because the kids decide to throw all the dirty dishes in the sink and I'm like, I have to wash all these, make sure they're drying first before I go ahead and get to the sink. So worst case, then I'll just go ahead and just clean it the next day. But 9 out of 10 times I do fully clean the kitchen on Mondays. Other than regularly cleaning the kitchen, I literally just do a 10-minute quick kitchen tidy. So every morning, like normally at night, I normally 9 out of 10 times wash my dishes. So then they're dried in the morning. So all I have to do is put those away. There might be a couple things in there in the morning, like if I have to prep for like sandwiches and stuff for like lunches, but I literally wipe down all the counters, which I already see somebody got a mark on my counter. So I just wipe down everything, put all the dishes away, boom, 10 minutes, not even sometimes. So, but that's what I do on Mondays. Tuesdays, I actually do some like videos on like education videos, whether that is, and I normally spend like maybe like an hour, if that, on my computer in my office and just go through like stuff, like learning how to like edit new stuff, just stuff like that, stuff that has to do with like education or like whatever for my social media, or like doing stuff for the business and just whatever has to do with education that has to do with like our like current stuff that I'm doing. And then I also, for those of you who don't know, I have my own tutus and bows business. So on Tuesdays, I like to try to fiddle on the computer and work on stuff with my Cricut machine, with my bows and just stuff like that. I haven't done it in probably since the summer, but that's what I normally try to do on Tuesdays. Now we're trying to get in the routine where like I'm trying to clean stuff in the house, and I'll get to that in a second. So I haven't had time to do like stuff like that, which is fine because I'm trying to do other things first. And then Wednesdays, I just work on like my social media posts for, you know, my clip arts for the business and for myself. It does take some time, and it's not that long. It takes like between like a half hour and an hour. So I do stuff like that. Bless you. And then I do another cleaning that day. So on Wednesdays, I fully dust the house, fully either sweep or vacuum the floors. Once a month, I actually forgot to say this for the kitchen. Once a month, I wash the floors. Not talking about the bathroom. I wash that weekly. I'm talking about the wood floors, because if you guys didn't know this, you really shouldn't be washing your floors weekly. It actually ruins the floors. So I only wash it once a week. And then going back to Monday, the monthly thing I do for the kitchen is I fully pull everything out of the freezers, the refrigerator, deep freezer, organize everything and wipe everything down. I go through it weekly, the food in the fridge, but I'm just talking about like to make sure I rotate and know what I have in there. And normally I do that like the first whatever of the month. So if say the first Monday's 4th, then that's when I do it. And then Thursdays I do a couple things. One, I make bows, overstock on my bows because I'm trying to get back into doing some craft fairs or come up with new designs, and just spend just a little time on that. And then 2 is my research day. So research day, I do stuff, whatever has to do with research, figuring out what videos I'm gonna record, figure out what videos I'm gonna record for Bella, just stuff, you know, what I can do for social media for the business, and it's just stuff like that. It just has to do with research, and I just spend an hour of that. Then on Friday we film. So Friday's pretty crazy. 9 out of 10 times. I love saying 9 out of 10 times. We film. So we actually, like, Bella, we have to film, we used to film like whenever, because she had half-day kindergarten, so we still were able to film in the morning. But it's kind of hard to do that now that she's in school full day. So Fridays normally are filming day. So this is actually a weekly, this is actually a weekly vlog. This is actually a morning routine. So actually like this, I'm just doing it whenever. But if I go ahead and film like my hair products, my makeup products, my skincare products, my openings, I do that all on Friday morning, first thing, after Bella leaves for school. And then we go ahead and film Bella's videos. Sometimes we try to at least get one, because she does Girl Scouts on Fridays, so every other Friday. So we sometimes do it, or we just sometimes we film for the whole entire weekend, especially when her sisters are all together. She wants to do stuff with them. So tomorrow we're not going to be filming because we already went ahead and filmed a bunch of videos for her channel. But so that's pretty much everything I do daily, Monday through Friday. Weekends are, I try to just leave open. Just try to leave open. And then the other thing is I try to do a weekly project. And I used to stress out about this, like, oh, if I had to, say for example, clean my office, which has been going on for weeks. I try to do it Monday through Thursday. So whatever I have my daily stuff, I'll do that first. And then normally I will start my weekly project, then it's lunchtime, finish my weekly project, just for a few hours for the day. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't stress. So a lot of the time something will happen where like I have to do something extra for the business, or on Mondays, I forgot to mention, I edit all my videos. So I have like 4 videos to edit on Monday, and that takes time, and I try to get all that done first before even cracking into my weekly project. So like with The Office, I was trying to, Paul did the floors a while ago. We needed to pull everything out of there for him to paint, and he actually did boards along my one wall. So I had to take everything out of the office. It was in the basement. The day that I finally brought everything back up, something happened where I had to do something else, some other kind of project. So I had all these bags everywhere. So I finally, last week, just got everything out of the office, garbage wise. So I went through everything, organized everything. So now I'm in the process, and it's steps. Like, this is stuff like that has, our office stuff has been in boxes for, you know, since we moved here. We've been here for almost 3 years. So it's like we're trying to get like the older stuff I'm trying to organize. So I have 6 bags of stuff that I have to go through paperwork wise and either figure out if I need to file it, figure out if I need to shred it. I have to just organize it. So, and then I took all the overstock of products like envelopes and paper and all that stuff and put that in the basement. I gotta figure out a system for that. And then I actually have to actually organize the office. And if you guys seen one of my vlogs, I actually showed you guys like what it looks like right now. So right now it's fine. We have stuff coming up right now. My goal is to have it finished by the holidays, at least get all those bags and just make it look empty. I don't care if everything's organized. I just wanna get it empty to where it just looks like it's all set, ready to go, and then I can start doing whatever I need to in there. But I have that, and then Paul ended up, and this is why I stopped last week, we ended up getting our bathroom upstairs and our bedroom painted. And I was like, I think that was 2 weeks ago. I'm like, oh my goodness. So then I had to put the office aside and work on that. So then I had to pull everything out of our bedroom, put it in the girls' room, put some in Mason's room, but majority was in the girls' room. And then I had to, once we got everything, I fully cleaned it, then I had to try to put everything back in there, and then I was like slowly trying to put things away because I'm in transition of I flip my summer and my winter clothes, so I'm like trying to flip flop at the same time, and I'm like going through everything with like a fine-tooth comb whether I want to get rid of stuff or not. So our room's now a disaster. Well, the girls' room still has stuff in there. I'm like, of my containers, because I'm like, the bed that we got, we went from a queen to a king because Riley's getting her a queen. I was like, I used to put my containers underneath my bed. I can't anymore because they'll fit underneath there, but I can't get them underneath there because the thing's a little bit lower, so it won't fit the container to get it in there. So that's still in the girls' room. Well, Paul put my vanity in the bathroom, so I pulled all of, and this was actually last week's project, pull all the bathroom stuff that was in Mason's room for a long time because we were remodeling the bathroom is now on my vanity in the bathroom. So I have to now go through all my bathroom stuff to organize. So I'm like, well, the products that are on there I don't need, but I actually want to sit in my vanity and go ahead and do my makeup like I showed you guys earlier when I was getting ready in the morning. But Mason, I fully gutted his room, cleaned it, washed everything down. The only thing I didn't do was open his toolbox toy with his workbench and everything, but it's already like in the little nook where it's gonna go, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do that hopefully today because I have a different plan this week. And then of course Riley pulled all her stuff out of her room and everything's right on the floor and on my chair in Mason's room. Mason's floor, but everything's in Mason's room in front of the closet and on my chair. So that has to be re-put back into the bedroom once I get her a bed. So yesterday, what I did was I fully took her bed apart. Her bed broke. One of the bars cracked and Paul wants to see if he can fix it to give it to Bella. And we don't know what we're gonna do quite yet. But I wanted it out of there because right now, until Paul's done with the basement, because the basement's gonna be Riley's room, I don't want 2 big beds in the bedroom. And Bella's fine sleeping in the toddler bed still, because she's a small girl. So I've been doing it baby steps. So when you first walk into the bedroom, Bella's got a little area with her toys. I fully cleaned all that out, organized it, washed everything down, and that literally took me a couple hours. Then from that was earlier in the week. Then from that, yesterday, I actually pulled apart Riley's bed, brought everything down here, and Paul's gonna go ahead and put it away for me. and I fully swept everything, and actually today I have to wash everything down, the walls and everything, because the walls got all cuffed up. And that took me quite a bit just to go ahead and unscrew the whole boards and everything, because I had unscrewed 2 beds because it is a day bed, and bring everything down. So that's what I did yesterday. I was gonna start cleaning tomorrow, yesterday I was gonna start cleaning when I got home from driving everybody around to their activities, and that did not happen. So I'm finishing up my project for this week, which is the kids' room. So my goal today is to just wash everything down by Riley's area. Bella has, after the bed, when you first walk in, it's toys, Riley's bed, Bella's salon, Bella's tent, Bella's bed with her baby stuff. My goal is to get that section today. So I'm gonna pull everything out, wash everything. That one's not that bad. And then I'm going to put Riley's bed together. All right, so lost my train of thought because Mason came up to me and he had a problem. But yeah, so I am just finishing up both kids' rooms today. That's my goal. But if I do, if I don't, I don't. But I really want to. But I have like nothing going on, so I should be able to go ahead and finish what I need to do. So, the only problem is it'd be interesting if I can get the bed upstairs, because I don't know if I can carry the queen mattress upstairs. So, but Monday through Thursday, 1 weekly project. If I need to carry it on to Friday, I do. Friday, I kind of just try to like relax, especially now the holidays are coming. I'm like, I'm in Christmas mode already, even though Halloween hasn't happened. I like want to just relax and watch Christmas movies and just hang out and just, you know, without anybody being home besides Mason. So, but that's all I do pretty much during the day until the girls come home. And then it depends. I either have to pick up Riley from school because she has POMs, or I have to take Riley to dance. And I think that's pretty much everything with Riley, because she has student council, but that she goes in the morning, so we'll have to take her to school in the morning. Depends on the day. And then Bella, I have to pick her up from school once a week, because I have to pick her up because her bus comes too late for me to take her to dance. She's got dance twice a week. Mason doesn't have anything during the week. His activity is hockey, and it's on the weekend, so that's pretty much good. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything from my morning day routine. It's a lot, but I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I try to like do a lot. Like I don't just stay home and sit in my butt all day. I like literally like try to do a lot of projects, especially like try to get this house in order from us moving 3 years ago. Like we moved in, and when we first moved in here, it was the holidays, and then after the holidays came, it was our first summer. We have an in-ground pool, so I tried to enjoy the summers with my kids. And then of course it was like school started again, holidays, and then last year Paul started remodeling, so it was kind of hard to unpack stuff when we were in remodeling mode. And of course last summer came, and then again repeat with school, and last school year was so crazy. Like I do not like half-day kindergarten, do not like it. I like the fact that Bella gets to go, and I miss her. I would rather have her home, but I don't like having, she had afternoon, so it was like in the morning, I couldn't really do anything because I was like, oh my gosh, what time is it? I have to go ahead and get her up, get her ready for school. And then by the time she went to school, I literally had like 2 hours, and what could you do in 2 hours? Nothing really. So it was really hard last year, and then of course, then the summer came. Of course, we like to enjoy it with my kids, and then now finally is like the remodeling is kind of like slowing down because all the stuff upstairs is completely done. My office is completely done. The kitchen is completely done. We just have the living room. So I don't really have to worry about the living room because none of my stuff is really in the living room, and the downstairs bathroom. And that's everything in the area is down here. And then we have the basement still we're gonna do because we're gonna turn that into 2 rooms, and then the garage. So my goal is to, not so much because of the holidays, but my goal is to just finish the inside of the house. So I'd like to finish everything inside before the holidays, like full-blown holidays. And then I need to work on the garage unboxing and the basement unboxing. So I'm really hoping to get all that stuff done, but I think I rambled long enough. So, Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I make specialty videos like this every single Thursday, as well as we have our weekly vlog I post on Saturday mornings and our weekend vlog I post on Mondays. We'd love to have you as part of our YouTube channel, family, and down below is Bella Bean's channel. We do a lot of crazy things over there. Subscribe to her channel as well, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.